Jennifer, it's nice to see you. Have a seat.
Thanks.
So, how's business?
Brad, business is great. How are things with you?
Not bad. We just had to replace our network server a few weeks ago, and I've been so focused on that, it's taken time away from our clients.
Really? Your server should be the last thing you worry about.
Oh, I know. I must have spent 2 weeks researching the right hardware and software. With so many hardware and software choices, I thought my head was going to explode. Then there was the expense. There are many features that we had to simply do without because we just couldn't afford them. Then there was the implementation and setup. I had one of my employees try to do the installation. When that didn't work, we paid a local computer company to do it. There are still things that have to be finished. I hope we made the right decision. I guess that just doesn't matter now. The money's already spent. The worst part is that we have to keep spending money for ongoing support.
Brad, I'm sorry to hear about that. You know what? We had to replace our network server several months ago, and we struggle with what to do. It does cost so much to keep doing it over and over again every few years.
I know what you mean. By the time you get comfortable with everything, a new operating system comes out and you have to upgrade your hardware to support it.
Right. And you know, we just got tired of that same old routine, and we decided to subscribe to Netstream. It's one of the best decisions we ever made.
Netstream?
Yeah, Netstream, it's a subscription-based service, and it replaces the traditional network hardware and software solutions. It provides everything that a traditional network server and software does, and tons more. Our business is so much more productive now, and we're not constantly dealing with those little network issues. We just go about doing what we do best, running our business. Netstream actually has made us more competitive, and it saves us money. Not only that, we can afford to have all the features of a large business network without the expense of traditional solutions.
Sounds expensive.
I know, but it's not at all. Netstream is priced so that virtually any business can afford it.
That sounds great. But what does Netstream include?
Everything. Everything that I need to run my business just like a large business.
File and print sharing?
Yep.
What about sharing our internet connection?
Yeah, I mean, Netstream allows everyone on our network to share the internet, and it protects our network with a world-class hardened firewall.
What about email?
Included. As a matter of fact, we even have our very own internet domain name. Now our company has its own identity on the internet. We don't feel like one of those little companies with someone else's email address anymore.
Well, how about a website?
Yep, you get your own website and your own domain name.
Do you have to pay extra for virus and spyware protection?
Not at all. Not only does Netstream provide our business with centralized virus protection, all of our email, our shared files, our desktops are also protected from virus and spyware.
Wow. After the expense of putting in our new server, we have to wait a while to be able to afford antiviral and spyware solutions for our company. We also wanted to implement centralized web content filtering to control access to objectionable websites. But I don't see that in our budget anytime soon either.
Brad, you're not going to want to hear this, but Netstream, it includes content filtering.
That's amazing. But what about filtering junk email? We must get hundreds of them a day. It is so aggravating.
It is. I know exactly what you mean. And you know, that's included in Netstream too. It saves us hours every week, not having to deal with spam.
Unfortunately, we just can't afford to implement a centralized junk mail solution right now.
Actually, Brad, with Netstream, it's really quite affordable. I mean, it includes all the features that I mentioned, but get this, I can access our network while I'm away from the office, and I can control my computer remotely. I mean, I have ultimate flexibility in accessing programs and data when I need to.
From anywhere?
Anywhere. I mean, if you have access to the internet, you can have access to your network or your desktop computer when you use Netstream.
With all of those features, Netstream must be expensive to support.
I thought the same thing, Brad. Netstream includes network support in the subscription. There's no extra cost, and not only that, the Netstream staff monitors our network. If there is a problem with anything, they usually know it before we do, and they're able to fix it remotely. I was really impressed. Last month, we had a problem with our email. The Netstream staff fixed the problem before we were even aware of it. I mean, Netstream really works for us. We forget it's there sometimes. I think if they didn't even send us a monthly report, we probably wouldn't know all the things that they do for us.
That is amazing. I have to spend precious hours every month fixing little problems with our network. Sometimes it's just more than I can deal with, and we have to call our local support company.
You know, Brad, we were there. And when we stopped paying other companies to support our network, host our website, and our email, the cost savings more than paid for the Netstream service.
So Netstream saves you money?
It does. Because, there's no software, there's no hardware to buy. All the upgrades are included. There's no hidden fees, and we don't get surprised by annoying frequent upgrades. And with Netstream, we don't have to deal with those little network issues all the time. This allows us to be more productive and do what we do best, which is run our business and make money. Netstream allows us to compete with businesses that can afford to have all those network features that we couldn't afford before. So with Netstream, we don't have to choose between cost and features.
Jennifer, I have to be honest with you. It all sounds too good to be true. What happens if I give Netstream a try and it doesn't meet my needs?
Brad, I had the same question. You don't want to get involved in something and feel like you can't get out of it. But Netstream comes with a money-back guarantee. So if you try it and for whatever reason you don't like it, they will refund the money that you spent on the subscription. Netstream doesn't make you sign a long-term contract, so really you can change your mind at any time. There's no risk. I would say the next time you're ready to upgrade your server, or what if you want some of those additional features that we talked about? I think you should just give Netstream a try. You really don't have anything to lose, but everything to gain.
Jennifer, I think I will try Netstream.